Well, hey everyone, it's Marcus as usual. I'm over here in Bali today, but I am heading all the way over to Canada where I'm speaking to an incredible world music artist. He's brought out a new single, about to bring out a new album. We're going to find out all about it. Please welcome everyone, Julian Taylor. Hey Julian, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good, thank you. Look at you all snug and cuddled up in
Yeah,
the car there. I like
it's
it.
freezing here, man. You shouldn't come. I'm
Uh,
I'm coming to Bali.
Well, yeah, I was just gonna say I don't want to tease you, but it's hot and humid over here.
Sounds glorious. It's cold
Meanwhile,
and wet and rainy and
uh,
snowy over
holy,
here, but it's home. So hey,
you know
you
what?
know,
It's all part of the seasons, right? Seasons of
yeah.
the year. We're having a tropical thunderstorm here at the moment, so it's belting down. It's just crazy weather, but it's good. It's still warm. But you know what? I mean, we could be talking about the weather forever, but we've got more important things to talk about. Congratulations on Don't Let Them Get Inside Your Head. Of course, it's with Jim James. Elf
My
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 Morning Jacket. Yeah.
yes,
Um, Tell us about the song. How have you found it received? Are you really happy?
very happy. It's been received extremely well. You know, on the DSPs, the digital streaming platforms, it was Spotify added it to a bunch of playlists, as did Apple and Amazon Music,
Mm.
and we don't get like Pandora here in Canada, so I'm not sure if it was or not, but I'm pretty sure that something happened there, which is great. Everybody's been really supportive. It's gotten a lot of regional airplay as well, and it's gotten some great stuff happening in the United States. Some radio stations there, community stations, and you know, and campus radio stations. They've started to carry it, and it's great. I mean, Jim's a wonderful, wonderful, peaceful, loving soul,
Oh, gosh.
and just so happy that he agreed to do this with me.
The song is terrific. I mean, I've loved it. Absolutely amazing. And if this is a teaser for the album, which we'll talk about shortly, we're in for good things, I think. How did the collaboration with Jim James come about?
Well, I met him in Los Angeles at the Forum. I was invited to perform there for Robbie Robertson's tribute. My friend Allison Russell asked me to come down alongside my brother Logan Stat, and we performed a song there. And Jim also was on the bill, and we got to chatting and hanging out a little bit down there. And I'd seen him before. I saw him in Nashville. He was doing a show with Nathaniel Radcliffe, and they were both incredible bands. It was such a cool show. So about a month later, I ended up actually meeting him in person. And my friend Dave Engel, who's a keyboard player in the Julian Taylor band and a longtime friend, we had written the song, and I'd gone back to, massage it a little bit and asked Jim if he would be interested in singing with us, and he was.
Great.
Cool.
It's such a good fusion as well, because obviously you come from both, two different styles, I guess, two different genres, but you're coming together in this melting pot of a beautiful song. It's just done terrifically. So
Thank
congratulations.
you. Thanks
Uh,
so much, Marcus. Yeah.
the album, which is called Anthology II, comes out on January the 23rd, which is not far, 13 days away, actually. 13 days.
Oh, lucky us.
Are you looking forward to getting this one out to the public?
I am. It's interesting because it's the second anthology, obviously. I put out Anthology Volume 1 last year, and it's a collection of songs that I've, amassed in the last 28 years of my music career. So the neat thing was, sorry, excuse me. The neat thing is that Anthology 1 and Anthology 2 have three or four new songs that I had unreleased previously.
Yep.
And so it's a collection of about 20 songs, and 15 of them from back in the day, and then five of them from nowadays. So the next single will be a song called Hunger, and that's a really interesting song. We're going to take that song and try to do what we can to help eradicate world hunger. I know we cannot do that on our own. We need everybody's help, but um, proceeds from that single, that when it comes out, will be allocated to going to Bob Geldof's foundation.
Julian Taylor, that is just wonderful. And I mean, you say that, we can't do it alone. It takes an army to, fix the, troubles in the world, I guess, at the moment. But you know what? We all got to do our little part, whatever it is, however big, however small. We all got to step forward, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, opening the door for somebody, smiling at somebody, complimenting their earrings or their shirt, it all helps.
Yeah.
Every little bit changes the course of how people are really feeling. And I think that's the start,
Yeah.
like you got to change the course of how you're feeling inside and allow that positivity, if you can tap into it, to spread to other people.
Exactly. It's not always a monetary thing. It's definitely,
Mm-mm.
yeah, put out good energy. I'm with you. And I'm loving all your rings as well. Look at all those rings.
Oh yeah, yeah. We're in the ring game.
Rock star.
Yeah,
Um,
we're in the ring game.
hey, on the album, are there any more collaborations?
There is another one with Jim Cuddy. Do you know who he is? He's in a
Oh,
band called Blue Rodeo here in Canada,
okay.
and we did a cover of Tulsa Time, a
Yep.
Don Williams track.
Oh, terrific. Well, I cannot wait for the album. Like we said, everybody, January the 23rd, not very far away at all. Hey, Julian Taylor, let's go back. I mean, you've about 25 years of creating music, making music. And if we go right back to the young Julian Taylor days, who were you listening to
Hmm.
that really set you off on your path into the music industry?
Well, I mean, as a child, it would have been a lot of Motown, just because of my parents.
Yep.
My dad also loves Nat King Cole, and he loves like classical music too.
Yep.
So that was really prominent in my life. My grandfather was jazz and rhythm and blues, and then country music, with early country music. We're talking like the Highwaymen and Dolly Parton, like that kind of stuff was
Yeah.
also part in our house, like Kenny Rogers and things like that. Michael Jackson, Stevie Wonder, Marvin Gaye. It was a pretty crazy array of things. The Supremes, and then it was like when I was growing up a little bit more, turned into pop. Like I became a young child into a teenager, and in that transition before that, it was probably like we listened to Billy Ocean and
Oh,
Pointer Sisters and Whitney Houston and all sorts of stuff like that. Duran Duran, and
yeah.
then all of a sudden the '90s came around, and I was a full blown teenager, and grunge blew open the door, and so did '90s hip hop. So I was listening to like Pearl Jam and Nirvana a lot, Blind Melon,
Yeah.
um, was listening to REM, and then all of a sudden Biggie Smalls, Tupac, Tribe Called Quest, they all came into my life, and I love the lyrical depth in those in that early hip hop scene.
Yeah.
Now you listen to hip hop, it's not like street poetry anymore,
Mm, yep.
but at that time it really was.
Mm. Music is just powerful, and I mean your admiration of different artists is so diverse. Credit to you. uh you name dropped somebody before I've met a couple of times, and I'll tell you, one of the most
Who was
humble,
that?
beautiful, kindest souls is Billy Ocean. Billy Ocean was just in
Oh, no
Adelaide,
way.
where I'm from, just a couple of months ago, doing his tour. And yeah, one of the most kindest, humble, beautiful human beings,
Oh,
and
wow.
extreme talent as well. Yeah,
I'm
awesome.
a big fan, and he's got cool hair.
Oh, he certainly has. Yeah. And he still rocks it. Like, 'cause he's getting on a bit now, and he still rocks it on stage. He's
Good
out
for
there,
him.
isn't it? Yeah, totally. Hey, excitedly, I mean, what would like set my heart on fire is there any talk of an Australian tour at all?
Oh man, I really want to. I've never been, and we are trying to figure out how to get that happening.
Oh,
Me and my manager, and that is definitely something I want to do. I don't have anything in the works, but if you know anybody and can point us in the right direction, Marcus, I would love to come to Australia.
Julian Taylor, let's make it happen, all right? Let's put it on the
Yeah, man.
for 2026.
Oh, I wish. There we go.
Yeah,
It's
holy
in the
moly.
bucket.
Hey, when the album comes out, what what would the message be behind it? What would you really like to have people walk away with? And I know the messages are quite diverse, I'm sure, with what people take out of it. But what personally do you want to put into the world with this album?
Good question. I mean, because it's such an array of material, and because it dates back to when I was 20 years old. So it's, 28 years of music. I think that the takeaway from this particular compilation is that I want people to see um, the development and how things came to be, you know, um, the evolution really of my music and my thought process and my, the way I've come to be and grown.
Yep.
I want people to hear hunger and to help us in the cause to help humanity. I want people to listen to don't let them to help them alleviate the pressures on their own
Yep.
bodies, mind, and souls. I mean, there's a great song called "Weighing Down" on there that is the same sort of sentiment. "Stolen Lands," I believe, is on there too, and that's about my, my background and my. It's like a lament to my heritage, being black and red, and it's just I just want people to see that and feel that. And then as things move and progress, I'm working on another record, and it's called Alchemy Minds.
Yeah. Wow.
And Alchemy Minds is something that I'm really proud of. I tried to write a personal record like I have in the past, but the reality is that I I couldn't. I had to write something about what was going on here in our world. Yeah, sorry, I just had a gig in Ilsenburg, was it? And now I'm on my way to Detroit.
You just don't stop. Hey, I know that we still have to, deal with Anthology II, the imminent release of that. But when can we expect the next album you're working on? Is that going to be this year as well?
I'm gonna try to get it done in the spring and then put out in the fall.
Yep.
But Alchemy Minds really is like, it's a great triumph for me, I think, in terms of lyrical depth and trying to bridge the human suffering and connection and create more space for us, I think,
Wow. Well, you know what? I'm excited for both of those albums. Looking forward to it.
Thanks, brother. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time. What incredible human. I mean, what you're doing for, music, what you're doing and putting into the world is just magic. And, we need it. We need more positive energy. So
I really appreciate that.
you do. Everybody, like I said, don't let them get inside your head with Jim James of My Morning Jacket is out now. There is the next song, Hunger, coming out very shortly by the sounds. And then Anthology 2 comes out on January 3rd. Please, everyone, get onto Julian Taylor's music. It'll change your life. It is beautiful stuff. Julian Taylor, thank you so much.
Markus, you're the best, man. I'm so happy that we got to meet. I love your energy and
good luck.
I hope that we get to do this. You betcha. I hope we do this in person one day.
You know what? Let's make Australia happen. All right? All right, my friends. You drive safe and have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You too, Markus. Namaste.